Thanks for joining us on Win the Day from Back to the Bible. I'm your coach, Pastor Nat, and today we're going to talk about treating people right. How do you judge people? Is it by their clothes? Is it by their haircut? Is it by the political sign in their front lawn? Is it based on how their lawn looks? Is it the kind of car they drive, or do you even care? Now, I don't care who you are. We are all guilty of making assumptions based on appearance. We're all guilty of treating people a certain way because of superficial things. But is this the way that we should act? James has the answer for us today in James chapter 2, beginning in verse 2. For if someone comes into your meeting wearing a gold ring and dressed in fine clothes, and a poor person dressed in filthy clothes also comes in, if you look with favor on the one wearing the fine clothes and say, "Sit here in a good place," and yet you say to the poor person, "Stand over there," or "Sit here on the floor by my footstool," haven't you made distinctions among yourself and become judges with evil thoughts? We all judge and treat people a certain way because of similarities and differences. But when we remember that each person is created by God, it changes how we treat people. All people, regardless of money, status, skin color, political persuasions, or lifestyle, deserve respect. James says, if you treat someone better because they have wealth, or treat someone worse because they're poor, you do not understand the gospel. Frankly, you don't understand the heart of God. James says, stop it. Now, just so you know, my family has been as poor can be. I mean, we've lived on government assistance early on in our marriage. We have lived on hand-me-downs. But you know what? Our friends who have had great resources, they treated us with great respect and love. Our pastors didn't care how much money we had or how much we gave. They cared for us all the same. We as a ministry, we value each person who is part of our Back to the Bible and Go Tandem family. We don't treat someone better because they give thousands of dollars a year. We don't devalue someone who gives only $10 a month. We don't care. One of my favorite parts of being Pastor Nat at Back to the Bible is that I get to be with each of you each and every day. When God allows, I actually get to spend time with some of you as I travel. I don't care what you give. I don't care if you give. If you need pastoral care, I want to be there for you. Now, I've made some observations, and this is not normal for Christian ministries today. But we try to take James' words seriously. You see, how we treat people, it's a reflection of our heart. That's why this is my challenge for you today. Examine your heart. And if need be, ask God for refinement. Now, I don't do this perfectly. I constantly struggle to love people as God does. I don't want to love my enemies. I want to give extra attention to those who add value to my life. I want to do it in tangible ways. This is why I need God's help. So today, discover how you've done this in your life and ask God for help. And then begin to treat others as God would have you treat them. When we do this, friend, you will win the day.